Today, my special guest is Gulnaz, a real estate professional based in Dubai who believes that real estate is not just about selling property, but about building trust, guiding smart investments, and creating long-term relationship. Having lived in Dubai for past 7 years, Gulnaz's journey is truly inspiring. Starting with a salary of 1,200 dirhams, growing into a successful career, now owning her own apartment and building the life she once dreamed of. With over 100 happy clients and recognition of the best sales performance within her company in 2023, she brings real experience, honesty, and valuable insights into Dubai real estate market. Please welcome Gulnaz. I'm very glad and very honored for you, Gulnaz, to come here to a podcast today. And thank you very much. I know you for around 5 years, I think, right now. We know each other since hospitality journey, and I know you are a very hardworking person and very good at heart, very trustworthy, and it's my pleasure, my honor to meet you today at the podcast. Thank you very much for coming. How do you feel today?
I feel excited. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yes, we know each other for 5 years, and you were the person who I was admiring in the hotel. That you were dedicated to your work, and beside work, you are doing your podcast, doing your social media, and even your journey of doing the healthy lifestyle also was inspiring me. I still cannot do that what you do all the time, and especially when I see you on Sundays, you you are in the gym doing like so much hard work. I feel like I just woke up. So you're the person who I admire all the time, and thank you so much for inviting me. It's an honor to be here. I'm so happy. It's my first podcast, and yeah, I'm looking forward.
Me too, me too. Thank you very much, and thank you for admiring. I'm always glad and always happy to share my journey and give any advice in case if required. So here's my first question, Kam. When you first arrived to Dubai, what dream you were chasing?
Actually, when I decided to come to Dubai, we came with the girls. It was just, how to say, it was not the big plan for the future. I was 21 and I was thinking that I will move. I just want to live abroad for a year or two just to have this experience still till I'm young and beautiful and have a lot of energy. And as our traditions, I was not expecting that I'm gonna stay here and grow here. I was expecting that I'm gonna go to Dubai, work 1 year or two, and then come back, then get married, have kids, which is like, what to say, normal in our countries. But now it's been 7 years. I'm still here, and Dubai is like changing you in all the good ways. Like ambitions never stop. I'm ambitious person by myself, by nature, but Dubai is like multiplying it, extend. Like all the time when you are in Dubai, you feel like there is more to achieve, more and more and more. Like in my country, if you have a Toyota Land Cruiser and one, I don't know, 3 bedroom apartment in the city center, you are already done in this life. You are living the best life. But when it comes to Dubai, there is more and more and more to achieve. So, like, it's been 7 years now. I'm here.
7 years is a long journey, honestly.
Yeah.
And I know how sometimes it's really not easy to be here and to work hard. And Dubai is very competitive, so
Very
well
competitive.
done.
Yeah.
And staying in all the phases of your life and being here today. And I know you moved from hospitality to real estate. What gave you courage to move from hospitality to a real estate world?
It was actually not the funny story. It was very very sad story. But at that time I was thinking it's end of the world. Like I was expecting some position to get to grow in the hospitality career, but I was very disappointed. And it was the days that I was thinking like what to do the next. Like I was hoping for something and then it didn't happen. I felt like I lost the purpose of my life. And because of that, I got very sick. I was like on sick leave for a weeks. And then one day I was like, okay, not giving, we don't give up. So I started doing my driving license and I started having courses in marketing in your department. So, which is another good part of hospitality that you have a opportunity to get courses and plus certificate in the department in the hotel which you choose yourself. So I chose the marketing. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna change my field to this side. So I was having these courses. I remember the days like my duty in the restaurant was starting from 5:30, so I have to wake up 4:30. 4:30 a.m. I wake up and then go to the restaurant, and we were working for breakfast till 2:30 p.m. I mean, my shift was, and after I was going for the marketing department, and then I was coming home like that, sleeping, sleeping like 5-6 hours, and I was not talking to anyone. Because I didn't have personal life. And while I was applying for the marketing position, um, it was like not successful because I don't have experience. I have only certificate, and plus I didn't like the salary was not higher than which I had that time. So again, I was still stressed, sick. Everything was together, and then one of my friends, she knew that I was looking for a job. I have my driving license, and she knows that I'm very like open person to new knowledge. So her friend was opening, set up the real estate company, and she was looking for Russian-speaking sales manager. I mean, a real estate broker. So she recommended me. So I sent the CV, and I decided to go to this journey. In the beginning, it was the hard decision. There is no salary. I don't have sales skills. I was thinking that I hate sales in my life. I never wanted to work in sales. I was working as a teacher, like my degree is. So when I was thinking how I'm gonna be salesperson because I don't have these skills, but then I realized when I start working, I realized that I don't need the sales skills. I have teaching, guiding, advising skills. That's the best for properties because you don't sell property to someone who doesn't have money or doesn't want to buy. It's not a chocolate to convince someone to buy it. Property, most clients, they come ready. They come ready. They want to buy property in Dubai. My job is just to guide which one is good, which developer, which area, and negotiate on the price. In this one, I'm professional. But when it comes to the sales, I cannot force someone to buy something if they don't need it. So it started like that.
I mean,
From
from down, yeah, right? You remember 4:30 waking up, going to work, serving the breakfast, the busiest breakfast. You have so many
yes, it was
people,
so
and they're
bad.
so annoying, right? And then you go and you have a course in marketing, and marketing also it's a creative chaos, honestly.
You need your brain to work, but it's not working anymore.
Yeah. But I like how you didn't give up and go deeper into frustration and depression, how you fought it, and you took the opportunity to go for a different position, which, okay, you have teaching skills, which is great. I'm also a teacher as per diploma.
Me too.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the way how we talk, the way how we explain, and that's what meant to be, right? It's like, I always imagine that our life has a journey and that there is a destiny. When you need to be somewhere, when you need to be with someone, when you need to be here today, you will gonna be here. It's a destiny, and there is a choice always, either to stay in a comfort zone or go above and beyond and achieve, right? And that's what happened. You choose it. And real estate, I know here in Dubai, real estate companies are very successful, but you need to know how to explain, how to educate yourself also to know about developers, about the areas, about the investment opportunity and all that. So well done. I mean, I'm very, very proud of you. So tell us, how did your career in real estate begin?
that was that is the longest and interesting story. Whenever I remember about that, I feel like I want to cry, but I'm so happy because in the beginning, like there is no salary in the real estate, but actually there is no visa even. The companies, they make a visa only when you close the first deal. But for me, because the girl, she liked me on the interview and she told me, I will pay you for 2 months for rent of the apartment, and we will make visa immediately. So I was lucky in this case. And when I started my journey, I didn't have any savings because, you know, our salaries in hospitality, especially in the restaurant, is very low. So I went there I had maybe 2,500 savings.
Wow.
Yes, and I was renting a room with one girl. So it was in the villa, inside of villa, you can rent the rooms. So we were renting a room, and I was going to work by bus. And the worst story about Dubai, it's not for poor people. There is no convenient roads of the public transportation except metro, let's say. But I was living in Jumeirah, and my office is in Business Bay. So by car it's 13 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. By bus, 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
I used to use two buses or sometimes three. And the bus stop from my villa is 20 minutes walking. So it was the hustle every day. When I go to work, I have to go 1 hour and a half before the office time. And then when I'm coming back, all the time it's bus is full, or the interval of the buses are not like in my country, it's like 5-10 minutes. If you miss the one bus, you wait for the next one. Here, if you miss the one bus, 20 or 40 minutes. So just it's better stay at work. Don't go home. So I have videos when I was doing. So I didn't have money, no deals, nothing. And when these buses are giving you frustration, when you miss one and you know now you have to wait 40 minutes for another one, I was crying all the time. And I was making videos coming from bus stop home and making a video like what to do, blah, blah, blah. I still have these videos, crying every day because the laptop is heavy and the office clothes are not comfortable for using the bus. So you are sweating and this and that. And plus this 20 minutes walk, it's in the hills, it looks like a 2 hours walk. So everything was like all together. I had even days when I had 4 dirham in my card, and I need to eat today, tomorrow, in dinner and lunch. So I went to Carrefour, I bought potato. Then I was eating it for dinner. I was frying it, you know, in our countries we fry it in different
Yeah,
way,
it's
in
very
our way.
delicious, by the way.
Yes, so I was frying it for 2 days for today dinner, which I'm now coming from work, and then for tomorrow lunch. So it was like this for some time, and then but I was lucky. I say Alhamdulillah for this. I was having this hard time in winter, so I didn't face the heat. If there was a heat, I would die. I wouldn't survive. I would just say I'm going home. Like I cannot. And so all my hard 5 months, first 5 months, it was in the winter. It was from October to January, February. Yes, so it was like this good weather. So I didn't struggle with the weather. I was using the bus, walking 20 minutes to metro station, and still it was fine. And the last moment it happened like 5 months. I'm trying learning a lot, and it's really a lot to learn. It's not only about the areas, it's about the laws, it's about the like we have different departments like Dubai Land Department, Real Estate Regulatory Authority, and this and that. There are a lot of things to learn, and plus you have to do social media and this and that. So everything was too much. And one day, um, I came. I came to work like 30 minutes late because of the bus. I missed the bus. I'm so angry because I hate to be late. I hate these buses. I hate this life, everything. And I came to office, and my ex boss, he said, "It's 10:30 now." He just said like this. He was joking, actually. It hit me so hard. I went to another offer. I start crying like no tomorrow because it's just here, you know. It's not about him, what he said. It's just everything is too much, and I was crying like crazy. And then, so there was two owners of this real estate company. The second one was the girl, Irani. So I called her. I said, "Where are you?" She said, "I'm coming." And she's like, "Why are you crying? What happened?" I said, "I cannot. I'm giving up. I'm going back home. I will give you back your money in some time." Like, because they made for me visa, they paid 2 months rental, and I still didn't give the back. So, and then she said, "Okay, wait, I will come back." She came back and she's like, "Give yourself and us 2 weeks. If you don't close anything, I will find you another job. Let's give each other 2 weeks." She was just really supporting me a lot,
Very supportive
very
woman, really.
supportive. And I said, "Okay." And then in these 2 weeks, we closed the deal. It was really like,
You see?
this is like,
And you could have left.
I could have left because I was really going to go back home. And also during these 5 months, because of this frustration, I was living in this mood, negative, like. So I was not talking to my parents by
Yeah.
video or call because I will cry if I talk. If they ask me, "How are you?" I will start crying and say I'm bad. And what my mom will say, "Come back home."
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody will say it's okay, you will survive. So I could ask the
Oh,
money too, but I didn't want because they will tell me all the time, whatever happens, go back home, come back home. So I was not talking to them, just chatting. "How are you?" "I'm good." "Okay, that's it." Like, I was ignoring all my family for 5 months. And then after I told them, "You know what I passed through?" After I
yeah.
already got the car and this. So,
I know because I can relate to what you say. I came here 13 years ago and I started as a waitress, having too high education. And I was wiping the table and taking the plates. And,
yeah.
in Dubai 13 years ago, my salary was like 1,000 something. And I used to hate my job. I used to never drive also. I didn't have this. We had accommodation, living with 4 people in one room. 4 people, huh?
Well,
Yeah. And I
my hotel
was
was better. I lived this too.
22. Yeah, it's a bit better. But I used to call also my mom and saying, "I'm giving up. I don't want." She said, "Come home.
Yeah.
Come home. You are with high education. You are a teacher. You can be either in the veterinary doctor and or you can be a teacher at the university." I said, "Mom, okay, let me just calm down and I'll see." But it was similar. And I also I passed it through because it's just like a challenge in your life. And when you start working, you see you stayed for 2 weeks and you close the deal. If you would easily give up, say, "Okay, I'm packing," how would you feel right now?
I don't know. Like, in one hand, I didn't want to go back, especially with the failed life. But in other hand, like, I didn't care. I know, like, I will go back, I will work, and I will give, because I had debts, so I have to pay them all. So I was not afraid of that, but still, deep inside, 99% of me wanted to stay here. But all this frustration all together, it's just exploded one day, and that's it.
Of course, it's too much. When it's too much, and you cannot handle this.
Yeah.
I know in real estate you have a lot of real estate brokers, a lot of people are selling. So what makes you different from other real estate brokers?
I guess this journey also. because it's the personal experience. So whenever I can see the difference from, because most of the people into real estate, they came now when the real estate market went so high. Everyone came from different countries and become real estate agent immediately. For me, I can proudly say that I know which schools to send your kids. I know which hospitals to use. I know how to get your driving license. I know the laws. I know how to open bank accounts, because everything I lived before the real estate until now is the 7 years of living here as a how to say it. I can see the story from inside. Apart from just selling the property, there is much more to do, actually. Cleaning, everything, like there is a lot of things to do for the, let's say one client is moving here, except he will buy the property, he will get the job, but there is much more things to do. And I'm the person who knows all the, like, how to say, I have connections in all different fields.
Yeah.
If you want the doctor, if you want the beauty master, if you want this and that, because I have experienced it myself. And this is what I can say, that I can stand out of most of the real estate agents in Dubai and UAE because of my personal experience
Mm-hmm.
in the different fields. Yeah. Secondly, I can say it's apart from knowledge, the most important thing for any services is the personality. If you have a kind personality, you can achieve more. Maybe, like, for example, you go to any customer service. Let's say you go to the bank and you have some problems with your bank account. There will be two managers. One will be very kind and really want to help you, but doesn't have a knowledge. And another one has the knowledge, but doesn't have that heart that you need. So the person who has the kind heart, even she doesn't know, she will call and ask, and she will do everything to fix your problem, to solve it, to make you happy. And then because she's worried why your bank account is blocked or whatever. The second person is like a robot. He will help you with the in the right way. He's very professional. This, and that. But mostly don't go extra,
Mm-hmm.
like extra effort, extra mile. Like
Yeah.
so that's the difference. From my perspective, I can say all the clients which I have till now, I still have the contacts with them. I know their families. I know which school kids are going and this and that. So a lot of things, because when I'm selling them, I do the after sales service, which 99% of the agencies don't do it here. I have experienced myself a lot of very bad stories in the market. So I can say there is only 1 to 2% in the market, the real estate agents who will help you without any interest after the sales. So let's say I sold you an apartment and I got my commission. After, I can say bye bye, like my job is finished. But to be honest, it's done, right? I did my job as a professional, I sold you. But after, let's say you have some problems with the developer, with the payments, like till now, 3 years ago, my client bought, I'm still helping them with the payments, with that. There are things in life happens, and I'm the person in Dubai who will help them, because they are apart. They are not in Dubai. They are living. They never. I have a lot of clients. Never been here. They are just sending money and buying, and I will rent their apartments. Like sometimes something is broken, I will send a technician to fix it. So all this after services also makes me stand out in the market.
Yeah, it's beautiful because honestly, most of the people like I know and real estate agents, they just
Yes.
commission. How much commission do I get?
Yes.
And I sell it, and I don't care about the rest because it's not my problem. My problem is to sell you, right? But
I
what happens about after?
Exactly. I had the clients. I was working with my colleague, ex-colleague. So the clients was from Russia, and we were showing together for a week with this guy many properties, and then after he was really telling me, let's sell this, let's sell that. And then after this guy was not there, my client, he's talking to me in Russian. He's saying, I don't like your colleague. He just wants to sell. He's not listening what we want. This is really happens, and the clients, they feel it. Maybe in the first time they don't feel it, but second time they will feel it. So and this clients was with me for 3 years now, because they have spoken to many agents, but because I was really caring about them, about his two kids, like their own mind, where they gonna go, which school, how we gonna do this and that. So that's why they are like loyal.
Yeah, you try to create good for everybody, for the family members, for the kids, to select a community.
Yes, yes,
And
that
this
was
is
the main point.
important, yeah, because if you will just keep on doing a purchase and doesn't have the emotional connection, that's not what people are looking for. Right now, people buy because of you. They don't just buy. They buy
Yes,
because of the person they are with.
yeah.
And that is important. If you build the trust and you have that emotional attachment, that's what matters.
Yes, and they will remember, because I had also some deals where the client didn't allow me to have a connection. He was like, I'm buying this, and that's it. After that, they disappear. There is some type of clients who don't
Mm-hmm.
want
Mm-hmm.
to be in the better relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then when somebody asks, which agent do you know any agents, they forget about you. They don't remember, because market is competitive. They maybe they know 10 at least agents in their life. They will remember
Mm-hmm.
any of them. They but when you have this connection with the clients, they will say, okay, I will recommend you Gulnaz, she will help you. But in other hand, like mostly clients who work with the multiple agents doesn't have a connection. They forget who they bought with even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
What makes UAE market in real estate exciting right now?
um, Real estate market here is the, how to say, I can say even the most attractive nowadays, because of the tax. Here
Mm.
you have only one time 4% Dubai land department fee, and after you don't need to pay anything from your rental income, from your capital appreciation. So this is the very important. For example, in Miami, they pay every year 2% taxes to government just for owning this property. So if you are owning this property for 10 years, 20 years, you are living in, let's say, in your apartment, you have to
Mm.
pay every year 2% tax. Here you pay only when you buy one time, the land department fee, which is 4%. Another reason is the rental yield, which is 5 to 9% in UAE. The lowest you will get 5% here. But if you compare with the London or any other big cities, the rental income is only 2%, maximum 4%. So when it comes to the income also, and another is the capital growth also. In Dubai, the properties, they grow 10 to 15% a year in
Mm-hmm.
the total value. So all of these things makes investors to want to buy in Dubai, and also easy process. I had recently clients from Germany. They were surprised how easy it is here to buy the properties. No need to send your bank statement, no need to prove anything. You just
Mm.
need to have a passport, email, phone number, and money. That's it. You don't need to bring a lot of this paperwork. This bureaucracy is not here. Everything is online, everything is safe. And also for the clients who are buying online, they are afraid, right? Like maybe I'm a scammer or something. So the Land Department protects in this case that you are not paying to me, you are not paying to my company, you are not paying even to developer. There is an escrow account in the Land Department that your money goes to the government. So and all of this information is open for everyone. So if you want to, let's say I'm advising you to buy Creek Horizon, the building name. You just Google it in the Dubai Land Department. You will search it, you will find it, and you can see the escrow account there. And then I will send you a escrow account. You will check, is it the right correct or no? So everything is so transparent here. The laws are protecting the clients. That's why, like, I can say UAE market is the best in the world.
Yeah, plus if you live here, you have protection, you have medical care,
Yes.
insurance, you have um, all the possible companies are here. You can get any job you want, you can do anything you like, and you are protected. The police here and everybody is number one, basically, and you are safe. You go out at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you just decided to go for a walk, you cannot sleep.
Yes.
Please go to the park, no problem.
Yeah.
But in our countries, I don't think that is something relevant, or in Europe even right now
I had
specifically.
very, very nice cases with police
Mm.
accidents, actually. Uh, First, it was 2 years ago. There was one very aggressive man in our office parking. I was parking and he started hitting my car and saying it's my parking place. He was old Arab man, um, a bit expat, a bit like nervous. And I'm in the car. I'm afraid to get out because I see how he's nervous, and I'm afraid of men actually. So I called my boss to come down. I was not getting out of the car. So this guy was opening my car door, and this, like, it was a really scary situation. And my boss came down, and then I told to him, like, please speak to him. Like, I don't want to involve here. I'm afraid. And then we called police,
Mm-hmm.
and police came. What I liked that this guy is, I will not tell you which country, but Arabic speaking country.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
they were actually speaking Arabic, right? And I'm, let's say, Asian who speaks Russian, like, which is totally different. And even they speak in same language. They were same age, around like 50 years. Police guy was talking to him in a very bad way. Said you cannot treat the lady like
Of
this,
course.
and this is her property and everything. And then he came to me. He told me, "Do you want to open the case?" And I said, "I don't know. Like, I don't want, because I'm traveling." But I just wanted you to show him that it's not correct. It's like kind of harassment, right? So, and then he called me to the side and he said, "Sister, don't be afraid. I'm here. I'm your brother. Don't worry. If you want to write, if you're afraid of him, like, I'm on your side." He called me like this to the side. I start crying. I felt like he's my father. And
Yeah.
he told me, like, don't worry. If you are afraid of him, don't think that even if he will be the super rich guy, don't worry. If you want to open the case, you can open, you can win it, you can get whatever you want. Because there is a video that he was attacking my car first. So he came and he was so, like, protecting me.
Mm-hmm.
And the this is what I liked. And then I also had accident in the car with the Abu Dhabi police guy. he, we had a car accident on the signal, which was my mistake. And when he came out of the car, he's like, everything is okay, are you fine, and this and that. And then when we were registering the accident, he told me, let me check your the registration card. And he checked if my insurance is good to cover both cars or not. And he said, okay, your insurance is good, I'm gonna register. I was like, okay, if it's not good, he doesn't want to register, he will let me go. Like, which is really, like,
Kind
kindness.
behavior. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And whenever you use the government services or any services, you
yeah.
don't feel like you are expat. We are feeling like home. That's why we are here for so long, right?
Honestly, feeling like home, I don't even sometimes lock my bag, just keep
Yes.
my stuff outside, and you feel like in a coffee shop, you never take your phone with you if you want to go to the washroom, or
No, we just
it's
book a
just
table
there.
and
And
in the mall,
mm,
fast food, the area
yeah,
food
you put
court.
the
You
phone
put your
there.
phone and wallet. That means this table is yours.
Yeah, and nobody will ever take it. That's
Yes.
safe it is, and it's
Yes.
like really admiring. Also, I heard many people think that it's very difficult to buy property in Dubai. Is this true?
No, it's not. Actually, it's also about the mindset.
Mm.
I recently had a client that she had 10,000 dirham salary. She's just working in the normal field, nothing special, nothing super rich. And she said to her boyfriend, "I'm gonna buy property." And he was like, "If you think it's so easy, everybody would buy property now. What do you think we are all doing here?" He said like that, and she was like, "No." And then she came to me, and I also didn't believe that much because, as I know, for to get the mortgage, you need 12 or 15K salary. So I gave her the mortgage advisor number. I said, to speak with him, get the consultation. He will help you. Tell him that you are from me, my client, and this and that. So, and I forgot about her. After 4 months, she came back and she said, Gulnaz, do you remember me? I came with this. Now I've got my pre-approval. I've got personal loan for the down payment. Now I'm ready to purchase the property.
Yeah.
So if you have more like 10,000 and above salary, everyone can buy property in Dubai. I mean, this field. Yeah. So let's say in Dubai, I believe the half of the population or even more have more than 10,000 salary, and it's not that hard. You can get a personal loan for the down payment, and the mortgage is monthly, like you are paying 2-3 thousand dirhams, so it's not that hard. And instead of paying the rent, in the end it comes less than the rent, or same if you are getting the personal loan. So no need to be afraid of buying your property. In Dubai also, what I like is the interest rate is only 4%, which is in my country is 13%. If you get the 7% in my country, it's you are handicapped or something is wrong with you. Then you can get 7% mortgage rate. So here is the 4% and plus up to 80% they cover the mortgage for residents, and it's very easy process, very transparent. So I can say almost everyone can buy property here.
Beautiful. And why should investor choose Dubai over New York or London?
As we spoke before, it's the safety. Apart from tax and everything, is education. Like I have my relatives and some friends who want to send their kids to study abroad. So, like, let's say they want American university or some universities in UK, but they're afraid to send their kids because America has, shootings and this and that. So
Yeah.
the good part is that we have here American University, New York University, in Abu Dhabi. So people choose this UAE for the safety and for education. And in the plan of academic city, for example, now there is 11 universities in academic city. In the future, they are bringing 27 universities in total. So all the universities from all over the world, like Canadian universities we have, all of these best universities are coming here, and you will get the same diploma, same certificate as you will get in US. But you study here, which is first of all location strategically, because it's very close to all Europe and Asia. So if you are from Ukraine, if you are from even Japan or any other, maximum 7 hours flight. But if you are sending your kid to New York, 20 hours flight, when they will come back, and plus you are worried, plus time difference and everything. UAE is the place which is strategically exactly heart of the, like in the middle of the world,
World
and
map.
connected. Yes, very well connected. And plus, when the Al Maktoum airport will open in 2032, it's gonna be the biggest airport. It's not only bringing people to Dubai. It's exactly it. They are focusing to have all the transits from here. So it's gonna be another reason for real estate to grow,
World
because
hub.
Airbnb next to the airport, all this World Hub. Yeah, by the way, this Expo Trade Center, everything. Like they are doing everything to bring here, especially technologies. They are growing very
Very
ahead of
fast.
many countries,
Mm-hmm.
even their neighbors in the Middle East. UAE is the number one with the technologies. Like our
Mm-hmm.
flying taxis are coming soon. We have the speed Etihad Railway. We have air conditioning outside. All of these things are also bringing people to invest here.
Plus, it's easy to open a business in
Yes,
Dubai.
yes,
Yeah,
that's very easy and very
exactly.
nice.
Which is another thing why people would love to come here, and there is very low tax and
Yes, and plus visa, I forgot, for the
mm,
property investors. Because this golden visa, if you like, let's say, if you want to get the normal residence investor visa for 2 years, you have to buy property for 750,000 dirhams, which is ready property. Then you can get investor visa. But if you invest 2 million dirhams, you will get the golden visa. And the golden visa is not only visa for 10 years. Golden visa gives you a lot of benefits. Uh, when you are abroad of Dubai or UAE, if you are in Europe or wherever you are, if you lost your passport, you can go to UAE embassy and get the temporary documents, and you will go back to Dubai. If there is an earthquake, if there is a war, there is some catastrophe happened in anywhere in the world, UAE embassy will evacuate you together with their own citizens. So you will be treated as a citizen. And plus, the normal Emirates ID, which we had in the hotel, I know most of the colleagues having a benefit. For example, we had a guy from Morocco. He needed visa to Armenia. But because he has Emirates ID, he didn't need visa to Armenia, so he can travel. Armenia, Georgia, Albania, and some few countries, they give a benefit. If you have an Emirates ID, even you are waiter, even you are security, whoever, if you have an Emirates ID, you don't need visa to visit this country. So Emirates ID is again like kind of working as a passport, right?
mm-hmm.
And that is the benefit. And golden visa especially is another benefit. Like when you are applying for US visa, let's say, when
Mm-hmm.
you have a golden visa, they will see you have a golden visa, and they will most probably approve your visa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it is beneficial.
I mean, again, it's just to say that Dubai is fast moving and
Yes.
fast pacing country because city and country overall, because 13 years ago there was no golden visa. There
Yeah.
was no such a thing for us if we were living here. We just keep living here. But now there is an opportunity. You
Yes.
can hope for 2 million dirham investment and you can get a golden visa and you can sponsor yourself. You don't have
Yes.
to work
Yeah.
for anybody.
And
You
you can sponsor all your
and your
family.
family, exactly. That's all you need. And this goes back to community, goes back to the right
Hmm.
investments, to the or right schools, right university, right
Yes.
education, right company setup, and everything else. What advice would you give to someone who is starting a real estate right now?
After I started real estate, there was a lot of people was asking me, and
Mhm.
some of my friends I helped them. And when I saw like they didn't succeed, and when I saw their because I was there in their journey, I saw some mistakes that now I can say I can give it as an advice. First of all, when you are coming to real estate, you should make sure that you don't rely on the company. You don't expect someone to teach you, because real estate is not employment job. It's not that you are having a salary and you do your tasks. When you are coming to real estate, you are mostly like a self-employed person or business partner with the owner of the company. You are bringing business to him, he is bringing business to you. So all your results in anywhere in the sales, I believe, it depends on you only. And the companies are it's you're lucky if they are giving you trainings, but they don't really like give so much effort to teach you, because they have other things to do. So, and there are a lot of people who wants to learn. So learning is in your hands all the time, watching YouTube, reading the books, just to watching a lot of. When I came to real estate, I was watching a lot of in YouTube, how to do this, how to do that, and plus just learning is never ends. Even yesterday, I had the trainings for, even if you are experienced, you have hundreds of clients, still you need to learn because there are a lot of things to know. The laws are always changing. For example, the permits for videos now they require from Dubai Land Department. We need a QR code for each video. So there is a lot of things to learn. And another advice I would give is treat your clients as you want you to be treated. Imagine yourself as a client. Imagine you are buying the property. What type of agent do you want to meet? Do you want to meet a professional, well-dressed, like clean and a good-looking agent? First of all, when it comes to the look, it's very important. You can wear jeans and a t-shirt or shorts. It's fine. Nobody will say you cannot wear. But it doesn't give you, it gives wrong first impression. Real estate agent is the person who works with a lot of money. We are not working with 1,000 dirham. There is a millions of dollars. And the person who will come to you and trust you with the decision of buying property for $1 million, they don't want to see you in the flip-flops, for example. And also, just be kind and really work as only suggest developers that you would buy yourself. Only, like for me, I don't say it's rules, but it's my feeling that I don't sell developers who are new to UAE market. Even they are very successful in Kazakhstan or London or wherever, I don't care. If they didn't do any project in UAE and I didn't go and see it, I don't sell them. Because I have heard many stories, which is true in the market experience from the clients, that if the person is successful in Georgia, it doesn't mean he will come here and do the same success. It's very hard. This is different market. This is different people, different things, because it's not only about building the property. It's about how to take care of it. There is management companies that takes care of the property. I had once visited one building in Dubai South. It was new building. It looks like 10 years old building because of the management. It's just 6 months for this building. It looks like 60 years, really. So when you are thinking of selling someone who is not, you don't have a proof how they take care of the building, how they build, and etc., how are you gonna risk your client's money? So for me, it's like that. I only sell the Imar, Benghazi, Shoaib Ellington, which we have experience. My clients have experienced, and I know 100%. Okay, 100% we are all cannot be sure, but 99% I'm sure that my client is not losing his money. Property will not depreciate. There is always demand on rental. There is always demand on resale. That's it. That's what I would give advice. Always be on the good side of the story. How they say it.
I mean, I agree, right? You said correctly that treat your client just the way you want to be treated, number one, and consider your client money as your own money.
Yes.
Like, treat it in a way that, okay, not just selling, it's just about also what to sell, where to sell, how to sell. I mean, what installment plan and everything. Because a lot of people, they just try to, honestly, they just try to push it to you, throw it in front of you. And I like the way you said about professionalism, because I also saw so many real estate agents, dress inappropriate. And I respect professionalism. I want my a broker to be well-dressed, neat, clean, beautiful, like just come out from a fresh laundry, that's a fact. And it speaks a lot to me, and the way you dress, the way you portray yourself, the way you carry yourself, it means a lot. And really, people can trust you because you have the professionalism in you, even though you are very young. And you are knowledgeable, you are very well informed about the areas, about developers, about the banks, and all the laws and everything. So, which makes you different. So, the last question I'll ask you today: how the clients can select the right broker and the right investment? What advice would you give here?
It's very difficult because nowadays people are just find there are a lot of brokers. So when you meet the first broker, you don't know how to see the difference. But what I would say, you have to. I would advise all the time, at least once, to have a call, not a WhatsApp messages, call, Zoom call or just a normal call. Because when you are during the call, when you ask the questions, you can feel how the confident is the person is replying, and you can feel from the voice. You will have the gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
um, and transparency is, I guess, is the first in the first place. The proper real estate agent will tell you all the extra expenses, all the negative points and positive points of the project, and like for example, I want to sell one project, but I will tell all the cons and the pros of the project. Like, there is a construction next to it. It's gonna finish after 3 years. Are you okay to wait for to stay in this building while there is a construction? But soundproof is very good, so let's try it. So there, you have to always not to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't tell it, they will see it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is about transparency, about the extra fees, exactly to give the extra fees, because there are many people are telling later that they were surprised that there is a trustee office fee, there is an agency fee, there is a Dubai Land Department fee, and everything. When we are coming to the client, when I'm having a consultation with the client and I ask their budget, I say, please consider plus 4% on this amount. Then tell me your budget. If you are thinking your budget is $1 million, there has to be another 4% on top of it. So everything should be transparent, and plus you can check. I believe you can check these projects. As I told you, I have many videos on my Instagram where I was telling to people how to check the project. If you can see the agent offered you the project which is not registered in Dubai Land Department, which is like a no-name developer, after this you can just stop talking to this agent, because the person who has an experience, who is working for their name on the market, they would never suggest this kind of projects. You can skip this person immediately and then find someone who's doing the offering the really safe investment. And that's it. And I believe personality and this is person can feel it, and plus maybe recommendations is better all the time. If you have a friend who bought it in this area, you can ask recommendations, because the person who have experienced themselves, they know better. They know if they would suggest this person or no. I have many clients now is coming from recommendation, more than Instagram, more than any advertisement. Most of the clients now is coming only from referrals.
Word of mouth is the one of the oldest marketing ways.
Yes, and still it works for the beauty salon. Even, sometimes I feel like, okay, my salon is far now. I need to find something closer, and I ask, do you know any salon closer to me? They say, yeah, it's nice. Or I ask, where did you do your hair? It's so amazing. And they will give you the number of the hairstylist. So everything comes from that.
How did you buy a property in Dubai?
Yes.
Yeah,
How did you buy? Like, especially like this type of clients who were thinking that they wouldn't buy never.
Mhm.
and they will say, how did you buy? You had only this salary. And they say, there is one broker. She helped me a lot and she advised me with the broker. And this broker, now she will recommend him because he made something out of nothing, actually.
Yeah.
He helped her to get this approval, while it's mostly like 90% it was impossible with her salary to get the pre-approval. But he helped her, and this is like how it works.
Yeah, it's successful, 50-50. So your effort plus the client effort, together you work as a team and you have one purchase, and this for long time you also provide support. You are available, A lot of
Yes.
people here, they're not available. You call them after 2 months, they are out of the country, number is not there, so you cannot rely on so many
Exactly.
people here. So I think number one is, can I trust you?
Yes.
Can I rely on you? Can I call you tomorrow, say, Gulnaz, look, I have an issue. Can you please come in half an hour? And you'll be like, yes, I'm going to be there for you.
I believe actually I think like that. When I see these big agencies, they have like 200, 300 agents, right? And it's keep coming and going, right? The market is like that. I believe in any industry, it's always people are changing. I feel like there has to be, for these big agencies, customer service department. It would be very nice. For example, there was agent number 288. She came, she closed one deal and got pregnant and left, let's say. And her client is there. So he could call this agency's customer care and say, I bought property from you, from your agent. I do require you to help me with the rent, to help me with that and that. It would be really like amazing when the companies have a customer service after. For example, or let's say I am the one who sold them and I become so successful I don't have time to help him with the small things.
Yeah.
I will have a team which I can control and give them a task to make sure my client is happy.
Yeah,
This
it's a
would be
beautiful
nice.
idea for the future.
My dream
yeah.
is actually to have to have a driver, because driving is taking a lot of time. I would work when I'm sitting on the road, and second is I want to have this assistant, inshallah.
Sky is not the limit anymore, right?
Yes.
So before it used to be, but now it's not. So
And the person who will be recording me all the time,
that's important.
24/7.
Gulnaz, I'm very happy for you to come here, to sharing your expertise, to be here in front of me, and knowing you for 5 years and knowing how you were before, where you started and who you are today makes me feel so proud. It makes me feel that you
Thank
are
you.
empowering, you are a woman, you are young, you have such a future ahead of you, and you are very empowering, ambitious, and I wish you truly all the best in your career, in your future life, in your personal life, to achieve all your best wishes and all your goals. Just in few words, I want to ask you, how was your experience today?
It was very nice. I spoke more than I was planning to because I start feeling comfortable. I start feeling like very cozy here. Even the temperature is so comfortable that I was talking more than I expected. And I'm really glad. I like the studio, I like the setup, and I like you as a person and as an interviewer, as a podcaster, how you call it?
Podcast host.
Podcast host, yes. So I feel so nice. I feel so happy, and really, it's new experience, and it's first time will never come back. How you say it? First impression will not come back again. So this is my first podcast, and it's really very emotional and very positive. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming. I can see you're shining, your eyes are blinking, and I'm
Yes.
very happy about that. Thank you for being here, for sharing your experience. It's my honor. Thank you.
Thank you.